sports? Love wearing clothes? Then you should be wearing Woodward sports clothes. Check out our full line of merch at woodwardsports.com. Just click on shop. We have all your favorite designs, like Dan Campbell kneecaps, Woodward golf, and of course, our own logoed out merchandise. Men, women, infants, kids all love Woodward sports. Impress your friends. Impress your boss. Impress your dog. Buy Woodward sports merch today.
There is nothing funnier. You need to know this, okay? You probably already know this, but there is nothing funnier. Maz can be in a great mood, joking, jovial. He's laughing right now, right? Because we were talking about the adventures on Penn Island. You ever been to Penn Island? Awesome. But you want to turn Maz's mood like that? It is, I mean, it goes from sunny Maz to the darkest night. All you have to do is say the L word. That's all you have to do. And his whole demeanor changes. And I just said kind of as a flippant comment to Maz a second ago, is he gonna, the L word, is he gonna come out with a new patch, for most games played? And all of a sudden, it just got dark. That guy, he's 1 in a million. I can't stand the Mets. Your disdain for LeBron, my gosh. Most games played. He's 1 game away, man. He just died the cheat.
He's got a patch supposedly for most field goals made. Then he's got his patch.
I want like a patch of him doing that most games played, like in front of the Chiefs. Could you do that?
Robert Parrish should punch him right in the mouth.
Look how mad he gets.
Honestly, my whole timeline is inundated with him flopping and whining and bitching. The other day, he took a technical foul, and he pretended he was dabbing up everyone on the foul line. There was no one on the foul line. Like, he's such a douche. He's a douche.
Did you enjoy the first day of the tournament? It's a great day. It is. It's a great day. You don't enjoy it?
No, I did. But I had Wisconsin. I had Ohio State. The Big Ten.
Is your bracket busted already?
Well, the Big Ten let me down again, is basically. But I was happy to see VCU come back from 19 down.
Didn't you have VCU?
To beat I did, to beat Carolina.
Because we were talking about Shaka.
I know. That's the biggest comeback, like in the first round in the history of the tournament. They were down 19. They come back and they shock UNC, Howard Davis, and the Tar Heels going home early.
I'm telling you right now, and I mean no disrespect to my friends who I'm going to meet in about 4 hours, I would so rather have a day like yesterday where I'm not joking. I went home, I grabbed my rack of ribs. Both dogs got on one side of me. Rocket was here.
Yep.
Cole was there.
Waiting for the scraps.
All right. And I watched the games alone. Like all afternoon. That was my afternoon.
But you
I may or may not have taken a nap.
You conked out.
I may or may not have taken a nap. But that's the best part is when you're watching some game and then you're gone for like 20 minutes and then you come back. How do you deny a day like that?
Now, did you get into any squares?
Hell no.
Because there are squares, for the,
Hell no.
I'm in like 2 or 3 of those.
Are you really?
Of course, I didn't hit any. You got to have the last number of each team.
Yeah.
The loser, and the winner. I didn't win any of those. But the VCU game was great. MSU, easy win. Michigan had a hard time in the first half. They finally put away.
They're so good.
They're good.
They are
good.
They are so good.
You think they're that good?
Yes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. When
I'll tell you, St. Louis looks good. They play St. Louis next.
Yeah, that was
St. Louis put up over 100.
Can they do it 2 in a row? Like that was, I mean, they were exciting to watch. Maz, honestly, and I know you like get mad. Come on, honestly. I'm really and truly. Your thing is the NFL. For people that don't know that, Maz's thing is the NFL, okay? Would you rather be in a room full of people on an NFL Sunday, or would you rather just be by yourself?
You know my answer. Home.
By yourself.
Sweet home.
Nobody's there, right?
Nobody. Maybe my daughters are there in and out. My wife's in the doing her thing. She'll come sit down and watch something.
I like, it's funny because, like, as I've gotten older, that's like, and my wife is like, why are you so antisocial? And it's like, I like watching games by myself.
Yeah, totally. That's the way we were brought up.
Right? People say dumb things. It frustrates me. I don't like. No offense. I'm gonna meet my boys in a few hours. Okay, like looking forward to it, guys.
No, you're not.
No, I am, but I'm also I'd rather be by myself. Can I just go home and do what I did yesterday? That was great.
Well, just watch one game and go.
That's all I'm doing.
Yeah, hit and run.
I'll eat a little bit and then okay, I'm out. Sorry.
Well, Art and Jakes will take care of you.
Yeah, always do.
Yep.
I love that menu. The best thing is, like, seriously, it's like whatever you're in the mood for, chances are they got it.
Bang, bang, shrimp, baby.
Because if you go to other places, like, there aren't, like, a ton of options. That place is a ton of options.
It's Friday.
Michigan won me $63 last night. How'd that happen, O'Brien?
Good for you, O'Brien.
Like a square?
He probably hit a square. Or maybe he bet him and laid the points. Oh, they didn't cover. They were favored by 30 points. They did not cover. Their final score was, let's see,
21.
101.80.
Yeah, 21.
Yeah. And Michigan State won 92-67. They were never in doubt.
By the way, shout out to our guy, Labartney. I hope you're all right. Just hit us up and let us know if you're cool, because I guess there was some shit that went down in Dubai.
They can't touch Labartney.
Okay, I'm just saying.
Labartney's got his own thing.
He's got his own compound?
He's got his own compound.
Okay, all right.
He's good.
Well, like I said, I'm making sure he's okay.
So MSU is going to get Louisville tomorrow. Louisville number 6. And what do you think the spread is? Louisville
Michigan
took care.
State by 3.5.
4.5.
Okay.
And Michigan.
You didn't have that written down, so I. Oh no, you did have it written down. I just looked at it. Sorry.
And Michigan will get St. Louis tomorrow at noon. What do you think the number is on that game?
I just saw, so I'm not going to.
12.5.
12.5.
Yep. So Michigan and Michigan St. Louis 12-10. MSU Louisville at 2:45. They follow each other. They're both in Buffalo. If they win, they go to the Sweet 16.
Chance.
I think that's as far as Michigan State goes. I got to be honest.
No, they look good.
I hope I'm wrong.
I think they'll blow Louisville out.
Can I say this? I was talking about this yesterday. I did a hit in Lansing radio yesterday, and I was talking, and this is for the Spartan fans. This is for you, JB. I was kind of taken aback at all the people that took Michigan State to go so far. And Lord knows I hope they're right. Legit.
That's how you win a bracket.
All right, so
You take chances.
Yeah. Okay, so but all the national guys, so many people had Michigan State Final Four, going to the final game, all that stuff. And the question that I have is this: are you basing it on this team, or are you basing it on Tom Izzo?
That's it.
Because if you're basing it on this team, I don't see where you're coming from. Michigan State's a really good team. They are. This is a very good team, okay?
If they get hot, they could make a run.
And I guess maybe what's front and center in my mind is how they ended the season. A very lackluster win.
2 losses.
A very lackluster win over Rutgers, followed by 2 losses, right? Mm-hmm. So, are you basing this on the whole January, February Izzo bit, or are you basing it on this team? And I think when guys do this, I think a lot of times they base it on, you know what, this is a guy. It's been a while, in fairness to Tom. It's been a while, but I think a lot of people base it on that. All right?
Look at Duke. Duke almost lost to Siena. Siena was up 11 at the half. Could have went up 15. The guy missed 2 dunks in a row. And then Duke kind of took the game from there.
That was
was a turning
depressing.
point.
That was depressing to watch.
Yeah, I mean,
it really was.
Who wasn't rooting for Siena? I don't care if it wrecks your bracket.
100%. Are you
Yes, that
kidding me?
ruins-
That's anybody outside of Durham
Yes.
is rooting against Duke.
Facts.
That's just the way it is.
Yeah.
Maz, I would have ruined everyone's bracket because 98.1% of the population took Duke
Really?
over Siena.
I got Duke out in the 16. I think I got St. John's beating them. I think. Not that anyone gives a shit. But the game of the day was the High Point Wisconsin game.
Big Ten doing Big Ten things, man.
Wisconsin, what are you doing? What are you doing? And then you got 2.5 seconds left. They got the ball back. They got a chance to win. They throw the long bomb pass. throw it to midcourt and drive it in. You have no chance of completing that
don't
pass.
get
It
it.
took too long getting to midcourt.
I don't get it. I say this again. Do you think I like saying it? Like, we are so guilty of being what we detest when we talk, oh, the Big Ten's the best, the Big Ten's the best. Based on what? Based on what? It was, for years we did that. We had that dumb argument in football. Do you know how many times people have come up to me in the past decade and gone, man, I used to hate when you'd go on that, but like, I get it.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yeah, it's amazing you get it when you finally win. When Michigan mixes in a title, when Ohio State mixes in a title, when Indiana mixes in a title. For years we talked about things that happened on the History Channel. That's what we did in Big Ten country.
Facts.
And unfortunately, we're kind of like that right now in basketball. I mean, what matters is winning. We haven't won a championship in over a quarter of a century.
Amazing.
Ugh.
The best looking Big Ten team yesterday was Nebraska. They blew Troy off the court.
Did you see that guy who's been doing, did you see that clip? He's been doing Nebraska games for 41 years.
I didn't see it.
Yeah, so he got like all emotional at the end of the game because it was like their first tournament win.
Yeah, they were 0-9 going into the tournament.
Yeah, isn't that unbelievable?
Yeah.
Yeah. So like he was so happy. This dude that's been doing it, he stood up at the end of the game and started clapping. You could see he was getting emotional and all that stuff.
But high point was beating Wisconsin. That coach was, I'm so happy for him. I'm sad for me because I had Wisconsin winning 2 games, maybe 3 if I look. But High Point's coach, he was crying, saying no one wanted to play us all year. They say we didn't play anyone. No one wanted to play us, and we won. First time they've ever won an NCAA tournament game. That was cool. It was great to see. I love the emotion of these guys when they win a game. It really is the best thing in sports when you see these little schools compete with the big boys and beat them. It's really great.
O'Brien said, I won $63 on PointsBet, which was over 98.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, 101.
Respectable.
Nice job.
Man, when it starts raining threes, they are so dangerous. Gosh damn. I'm going to say it again. I said it earlier in the year. They could win it all, legit. They could win it all. You don't think so?
No, we'll see.
Okay, you kind of gave me an Go on.
I just didn't like how they looked towards the end of the year.
Okay.
And then yesterday they let Howard in the game for the whole half. They finally pulled away. I don't know. We'll see. Dusty May's a good coach. He'll get him right. But St. Louis is a good team.
Yeah. It'll be interesting. So, yeah, as Maz said, Michigan State, Louisville, and Michigan and St. Louis.
Tomorrow.
Good. I'm looking forward to it. Big win for the Wings last night. Got a couple big breaks in the third period. Boy, did they need those 2 points. Oh, my gosh.
Good game, man. They wore their Centennial unis. They look good.
I'm going to say it again. Like, honest to God,
Gibby.
I don't think enough is being said about that guy.
Gibby, 25th win of the year.
I really don't think enough is being said about that guy. I'm so serious when I say that. Where would this team be without that guy? Because I'm telling you what, if you look at a lot of the metrics, if you look at 5-on-5, if you look at power play, you look at penalty kill, you look at, in all honesty, he's the metric breaker. Like he is. He was phenomenal last night.
3 goals in the third for the Wings. That's a good period. That's a hell of a period.
It was you know what? That was playoff intensity. Mm-hmm. You know, and I don't care what anybody says. You never apologize for that stuff. You get a goal bouncing off 2 guys and going into the net. You get another goal where Mike Matheson blows a tire, literally put it on a tee for DeBrincat. Mm-hmm. I mean, literally put it on a tee.
You still got to put it away, though.
You finish it. You finish with an empty netter. You never apologize. I'm going to the next 2 games.
Are you really?
I am. Yeah. I'm going Saturday.
Wings, Boston.
Yeah.
Who are you going with?
My wife and a bunch of her work people. Yeah. So, nice. And then going Tuesday against Ottawa.
Nice.
Yeah.
Who are you going with that one?
Can you imagine that?
Is that a wifey thing, too?
No, it's Mac.
That's great.
Yeah. So, 2 games in a row. Imagine that, me going to 2 games in a row.
Man, that's a shocker.
Isn't that nuts?
Is that your first 2 games of the year?
No, I went to one earlier.
Okay.
I went with my boy earlier. So, yeah, that's it. I haven't. Well, never mind. I was about to say something, so I can't say.
Now, Jack's at every game, right?
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Pretty much. Yeah, he likes going down there. He likes going down.
Hey, Jack, 2 more Fridays, kid. Opening day.
He actually he was talking about that. He was like, "Can I come by?" No, you can't come by. He had a blast. He was at the draft thing last year, if you remember.
Yeah.
He was, and the worst part is, like, I saw him in the corner, and him and Spenny were drinking together.
Those buddies.
And well, it was funny. I said to Jack, I go, no. That is a pro, young man. Spencer Raxter is a pro. You watch Spencer Raxter. You don't go drink for drink with Spencer Raxter. You watch Spencer Raxter, right? I remember someone said we needed a goalie. Cough, Maz. You know what's funny? Can I say this, Maz? I'm going to get your back. Don't ever say I don't do anything for you. Nobody, and I mean nobody, other than Steve Yzerman, thought that John Gibson would come in here and be worth a damn. This is a guy that lost his job. This is a guy that can't stay healthy. This is a guy that has shown he can't carry the load, especially at this point in time in the career. For a lot of the hits that Steve Yzerman takes, and a lot of them are rightfully so, I don't think enough is being said about him looking at John Gibson and going, yeah, we think he can do this. He's been phenomenal.
He's come back from 2 injuries right away as well.
Yeah.
He's missed not even a game.
Mad props. I didn't think you go into this season with John Gibson and Cam Talbot as your 2 goalies, right? Listen, advantage Steve Yzerman there. I mean, John Gibson has been a godsend to this team. He really has. Certainly the wing's not out of the woods yet.
JB, you got those the standings?
Oh, yeah.
Pop those up. And Sean that's what Sean's talking about. There it is. That's the wild card. Tied with Boston for 4th right now.
Do you see Columbus again? They won again. Jump the Islanders. So what helps them there, what helps them when you look at that is the even games. The games in hand right now.
That's the first thing I looked at.
They are. They're huge right now.
They're even.
Like the good news is the Wings tied the Habs. The bad news is the Habs have a game in hand. So that's why right now the Wings are behind the Habs because of games in hand. Now, if the Habs lose said games in hand, the Red Wings have the tiebreaker over the Habs.
Correct.
So they would flip spots.
And Boston tomorrow.
Yep.
That's
Boston
playoff
and
game
Ottawa.
Tomorrow.
Ottawa's not going away either. I mean, that's the scary thing is Ottawa's creeping up right now too. So this is going to be insane. The league loves this. Are you
Just
kidding
make
me?
the dance. Now, who would they play in the playoffs, you think?
Looking at that right now, they would have, if I'm not mistaken, here I can look it up.
Yeah.
It's Buffalo. I think.
Oh no.
I think it's Buffalo. Let me pull it up right now.
How many wild cards make it?
2 wild cards.
Got it.
It's the top 3 in each division, and then 2 wild cards.
They still got a chance to crawl up into the top 3, don't they?
100%.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, they're tied with the Habs right now.
Right.
The only difference is that it's the games in hand. Yeah. Now, the Habs pick up a point, they stay ahead of the Wings. They pick up 2 points. Obviously, that's the case. Buffalo's got 92. Carolina's got 92. So,
oh, God.
Let me take it. Carolina's got the game in hand, so it would be Carolina's 1 seed, so it would be Detroit and Carolina.
Oh, no.
If we played the
I'd rather play anybody but them. I would. They have no chance of winning a game against Carolina.
Can I say this, though? I've known about this for about a decade. Carolina consistently is a really good regular season team, but they always falter in the playoff because of their goaltending.
Not in the first round, they don't.
They haven't been able to get their goaltending right.
Right.
But let me just say this. Gibson and Bussy, that would be interesting. Because, I mean, give the guy credit. He's been good, and he's been a better answer for the Hurricanes, but he's not very good. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But that's been their Achilles heel really since Rod Brindamore took over. They're like a goalie away, right? They're like
how does teams let that happen? Like the Oilers. How do you let that happen?
It's
how do you
amazing.
ride with these guys?
It's amazing.
What are you doing?
I don't get it. And they've drafted guys, and they've tried to, they went up and picked Freddie Anderson. I mean, anybody who thought Freddie Anderson was the answer.
He had a good run back in the day.
But they legitimately. That's But we'll wait and see how it goes. Sean, tell Habs man to suck it. Yeah, he did last night. Does
Habs man have a split personality sometimes when the Wings are playing him?
No.
That's too bad.
They that was the Habs' first loss of the year. Their first loss of the year when a goalie had over a 90 save percentage.
Okay.
Yeah, Dobish played well. I mean, he gave up
2 goals.
And
one was a giveaway.
One was a giveaway, and the other bounced off 2 guys.
Yeah, okay.
But that's playoff hockey. That's it, man. You gotta. That's what you got to do. You got to find a way to get things done. But they needed that third period for sure. There's no doubt about that.
And the Pistons did what they had to do without Cade. And we'll talk about Cade.
I still don't feel good about it.
No, who could?
It's amazing to me how
Dr. Pierce came on yesterday, kind of settled me down a little bit, but not that much.
I feel the same way.
Yeah.
The thing that people don't consider is, okay, let's play a game of pretend. What's best case scenario? What is best case scenario that you heard? Like, what did Dr. Pierce say? 3 weeks?
2 weeks to 6 weeks.
Okay, let's even use 2 weeks. Do you want to use 2 weeks?
Yeah.
All right, 2 weeks. All right. He's not able to do anything for 2 weeks. He's got to rest his lung. He's got to rest his lung capacity, okay? And it's like we were talking about yesterday, Maz, when the guy comes off injured reserve, and your tendency is to say, well, I want to go with this guy. All right. Well, I always say, pump the brakes a little bit. Let's wait and see how it happens. The lung's completely different because there's in shape and there's game shape and there's rhythm.
Yeah.
And I'm a firm believer in that stuff, man. So maybe add on a couple of weeks until he's Cade Cunningham MVP candidate.
You know what?
So are we talking about 4 weeks? Screw that.
Remember when T.J. Watt had the same injury?
Yeah.
And the reason he got injured was he got the shot and they punctured his lung. And if you remember, Tyrod Taylor had his lung punctured with the Chargers. Mm-hmm. Do you think the possibility is that how Cade got hurt? Because he had the back spasms. Maybe they were going in there to try to alleviate the pain, and we don't know yet.
I don't know.
Maybe we find out. But the way the guy fell on him, it did not look like that would be a collapsed lung. Because I watched that play a bunch of times. By the way, I put up the wrong graphic for you, JB. The final last night was 117-95. That was the other night. That was the first night. That's my bad. So did Cade get a shot in the lungs, literally a needle, or did the guy's knee do that collapsing? Who knows? It is what it is. He's got a collapsed lung. Possibly, Dr. Pierce said, there might be a rib out of line as well. You got that floating rib. I know you know about the floating rib. I do too. That floating rib it's a pain like you don't know. It's a pain that you don't know. And how are you going to shoot when you come back? If you got a bad rib, I don't know, man. I don't like it. So here's the scoop. 14 games to go. 13. If the Pistons go 7-6 and Boston goes 10-3, the Pistons still get the 1 seed. But if Boston only loses a couple games and the Pistons tread water like they've been doing, Boston would jump them. Not a bad thing, Sean. Because right now, as it sits, the 1 seed would get the Cavaliers in the second round. The 2 seed would get the Knicks in the second round. You still got to win the first round. But that's your difference. I'd rather be the 2 against the Knicks.
Mez, listen, I hope people take this in the context in which I'm saying it. Do I want to finish number 1 overall? Of course. Of course. Whether it be Cadeless or not, I want to. Of course, you'd rather finish number 1 overall. But again, I'm not going to deviate from the feeling that, and we talked about this months ago, KG. Okay, that'd be great. Hooray, we're the number 1 seed. Yeah. No, it's what are you going to do in playoff time?
Yeah,
that's it.
Yeah,
I don't care. I don't care if they slide down to a 3. If you go and win a couple playoff series, I'm happy.
Yeah, that neutralizes everything.
Yep.
And we know that that's still ahead of this team because let's just say they don't have Cade Cunningham for the first round. You run into an Atlanta Hawks team. I feel like you can compete with the Atlanta Hawks and beat the Atlanta Hawks. If you run into the Hornets, will it be a little tough? Sure, but I feel like you have enough on your team to get past that. Anything beyond the first round, I have my doubts. I have my questions. And hopefully it doesn't linger into being that long. We had a busy day yesterday. I'm really interested in what Dr. Pierce had to say about it. But I got to give a shout out to Neil. He talked about how the NBA, season and postseason, they tend to slow things down like a lot. And that made me realize, like, okay, even the play-in games, that's going to take about a week just to determine the play-in games to get into the playoffs. So it's better that it happened now than any much later in this process, and you hope that it doesn't drag out beyond maybe a 3 to 4 week process. But when they say he'll be reevaluated in 2 weeks, not be back, reevaluated in 2 weeks, you wonder just how bad it is and how long this could drag out, because anything more than 3 to 4 weeks, you're looking at going into the playoffs without him.
It's bad. It's bad. If you get anything with the ribs into the lungs, that's a bad injury. And you're a basketball player. You're using your arms and your hips. And there's no rest. When T.J. Watt had his lung punctured, he was out 3 weeks. He comes back, but you said it, Sean. NFL players, they get a break in between plays and stuff. NBA, you got no break. You're running up and down that court.
Especially
constantly.
when you Cade.
Yes.
Dude, you need your...
Especially when you're Cade.
How's he going to do those blocks that he does from behind?
Yeah.
Right? I mean, you're reaching, right?
Yeah.
That's a hard thing to have happen to you.
Dude, you like the whole lung capacity thing. Have you ever had like a real bad case of like bronchitis or anything?
Yeah.
Like that's like they test your lungs for that. Lung capacity is huge for an NBA guy, right?
Yeah.
That's why it was kind of funny, because that happened at the end of the show yesterday, and we had some guys jump in the chat and call us doom and gloom guys. And then when I got home, they were, oh, it's not that bad. And I was like, you guys, we're talking about lung capacity of an NBA player.
Yeah.
No,
it's tough.
It doesn't just come back. Ha ha! I'm back.
Right.
No.
Right.
You gotta get back to that level.
He's not doing a talk show. He's playing basketball.
Right. It's not like me smashing my balls. Okay?
Exactly.
Right.
Exactly.
Hey, I'm back, guys. Look, I mean, my balls are 5 times their size, but I'm back.
You can
Play
stand.
Like that's something different. So this is a huge wait and see.
Yeah.
Huge wait and see.
It all depends on how you healed. Each guy heals differently.
Which is true. And it's not unheard of. So I don't want fans to think like, yeah, it sounds way worse than what it maybe actually is. Collapsed lung, you wonder about the guy's life at that point. But I think it's going to be okay. This isn't like a totally out of the blue occurrence. Hopefully he can work back within a month and he'll be good for the playoffs.
You just can't have nice things.
I swear,
tired
bro.
of
When I heard that news yesterday, I almost couldn't believe that shit. I'm like, no fucking way, y'all playing with me.
That's the first thing that popped into my brain. Seriously, it's like, why can't we have nice things here?
Maz, I almost looked up. I ain't gonna.
He asked us to,
I almost
JB.
looked
You
up,
weren't here.
dog.
He did. That son of a gun. He literally goes, "Look up." No, I'm not looking up.
I almost did. I ain't gonna lie. I'm like, Kate.
JB had some, not that JB. JB Bickerstaff had some
Shout out,
comments on Cade yesterday, talking about the road ahead.
Tough, tough for Cade to go through what he's going through now. How important he, is to the team, but how important, being with his team is to him. It doesn't make it easy. He's a huge part of what we do from a leadership standpoint. Obviously, the talent's there, but just being around him every single day, makes people's days better. And we'll miss that, on these trips and things like that. Excuse me. But, it's our responsibility to keep pushing forward. And we know, he's there, rooting for us, pulling for us. Obviously, when he's around, he'll be cheering for us, help coaching, leading, all those things. So it's everybody's responsibility to keep moving forward, head down, 10 toes forward and go to work. And that's what this team has done all year.
They're a very together team. They're a brotherhood. Just tread water. Just so you
See what we love talking about?
Yeah. Tread water.
Treading water.
Tread water till he comes
This is like literally, I was thinking about this yesterday. The only comparable, like, devastating injury to one of our teams in town would be Jared Goff. Would you agree with that?
Oh, that would end it.
That
Ends it.
That's like that's the only comparable to me. The only, I mean, as well as Gibson has been playing for the Wings, that would be pretty huge if they just lost him.
Unless Kosa's, the man. Bring him up.
Yeah.
You don't know what he's got.
We know.
Right? Who knows? Who knows?
Is that the
How about on the
trifecta?
Tigers?
Small.
If you lost Scooble.
Yeesh.
Oh, never mind.
I was gonna say, is that the trifecta? If we lose Scooble, K goes down, and Jared Goff gets hurt.
Oh man, and the Wings don't make the play.
I mean, KG, you missed it yesterday when Sean finally realized. He didn't look up, but he knew it was above him,
Yeah.
and he just exploded on the injuries to our Detroit athletes. We're losing.
I threw my hat and then
Yep.
went and then walked away, picked my hat up and threw it again.
Yep.
God damn.
We're losing because of injuries. And we're not going to play the what-if game. It is a fact. The Lions lost that 15-win season because they had 25 guys on the IR. And then they lose their two best guys in the secondary, and they lose their tight end last year. No chance to win when you lose your best people. It doesn't matter. Next man up. We'll be okay. We're fine.
Grind it out.
I don't want to hear any of that crap.
Grit.
Great culture, man.
That was awful. That was Teddy Bridgewater could take us to the next letter. Teddy
He can
Ballgame.
come in for some plays.
You gonna tell me Teddy Ballgame couldn't come in?
Who's going to back him up? That's the question.
I don't think he's.
Well,
gonna
that's
have
when
him.
you have the return. You bring in JB's boy. You just say, Hendon, what up? And you just call Hendon back and
Hendy, you know the offense?
Back, baby.
I think.
I don't even
think
know.
I
Is he
know
in the
it.
league right now?
We back.
Is he on anybody's roster right
he
now?
was with the Jets, wasn't he? Is he practice squad with the Jets?
I don't remember.
I have no
I
clue.
don't know.
I don't know what.
Wasn't
happened
he
to that man.
with the Jets? Am I
He originally was with the Panthers. Then the Panthers dumped him.
Gosh damn it. Why talk amongst yourselves for a second. It's gonna
I mean, Kenny,
Yeah,
I know you don't want to look up, but
don't do it.
I don't.
Don't do it. KG, don't do it. There's
I'm not gonna
nothing
do
to
it.
see up there.
I'm not looking up at BBC never in my life, so you ain't got to worry about me. But Maz, I feel you, man. It's hard to call it, to be honest. Like how do you quantify it other than looking up? I can't
hey,
blame you.
Who's the one player you can't lose on your team? Cade
It's Cade.
Cunningham.
Yeah,
Like,
he does so much for you.
Are
but
you
that's
kidding me?
But that's where I kind of challenge Trajan, and no disrespect, Trajan's doing a great job. This is no hate on him, but you could have done a tad bit more at the trade deadline. I understand the Jaden Ivey thing. I'm not mad at that deal at all. Even though Kevin Huerter hasn't, really done anything, I'm not mad at it at all. You could have, gave Cade some reprieve by going out there to get another scorer or at least somebody that can take some of that load off, man.
Dude, I couldn't
That's
agree.
it.
That's why I was banging the table
That's
so
it,
annoyingly.
man.
I couldn't agree with you more.
Ring the bell.
I
got
couldn't
you.
agree with you. Listen, and this is why we didn't hang Langdon as much as we might hang another guy. All right, because this is great. This is a huge step. This is probably skipping a couple of steps, okay?
Yeah.
I'm not going to hang you yet because they aren't in a position where honestly, they're not in a position where I think they're going to win an NBA championship.
Right. And you can make the argument there was no move that would have pushed them over the top. You
100%.
can make the argument.
But
You
it's
could have helped
almost
this team,
like
though.
I'm admitting to Langdon that, all right, listen, this isn't so much you. This is me. All right? This is one more less than aggressive person at trade deadline.
You're right.
And so it's almost guilty by association. I understand. I do. I get it why you didn't say, here are all my chips, we're going all in. I get it because, as you said, there isn't that move. But when you couple that with the way that our other general managers in this town behave,
Yeah.
it's the lack of
Urgency,
aggression.
Right.
We're going for it.
or just stop planning for the future so much and realize what's in front of you. What's in front of you is a team that jumped ahead a couple levels.
I'll worry about next year mentality.
Exactly. You don't always get these years where you blast out of the gates first in the East. You maintain that the whole year. Cade has an MVP type season. Those don't just come around every single year. We want that as fans, but that's not reality. You got to take advantage when the iron gets hot. You got to strike.
Take Scott Harris out of that now. He's out of that.
I can't do that.
I'm not ready.
I
for
can't
that
do
Because
that
of last
yet.
year?
No, I can't do that because at trade deadline, that's when you say, we're serious, we're going in.
He got us the best pitcher in the free agent class.
And that's good, but at trade deadline, how many times have we seen teams just go,
Yeah.
we're going for it, man. We're
will.
going for it.
And that's the best
will.
move of his tenure.
I hope
Literally.
you're right.
I told you.
His trade deadlines have been miserable.
He will
They really have been.
You will get your hitter at the deadline.
Let's hope.
You will.
Let's hope.
I hope you're right.
He means business this year. He does. He learned. He got humble pie last year.
I don't believe that for a second.
I want to believe.
I do not believe for a second.
All right, but he signed the best guy in the free agent
Oh,
class.
and I give him props for
All
that.
right, give him that.
But you have to when I'm talking about Madison, what I think KG's talking about is that day when we're sitting there watching action happen everywhere else, and we're left going,
Of course.
any second now.
Yeah, of course.
Any second now, the Lions are so like again based on track record. I have no reason to believe that Brad Holmes is going to do anything of significance at the trade deadline. All right, I think Steve Yzerman will one day. One day.
He's done it in the past.
Scott Harris, unfortunately, it's not there. He's kind of screwed up a couple trade deadlines, and we don't have a book on Langdon yet. We have this past year, which again, KG, I don't know if I'm as mad at him because he didn't, or if it's just the cumulative of, gosh damn it, why don't any of our general managers just go, screw it, I'm going for it.
Right. Trajan had the Dennis Schroeder move last year that really helped the team.
I wish he got him this year.
So, it would have been nice this year, but he's starting now, so it is what it is. But no, Trajan, the book is still out on him. I think he'll be more aggressive in the offseason, considering all the money that they've acquired and the trade exception that they do still have. So we'll see. But all the other GMs, what's the excuse?
Yeah.
To be honest, what's the excuse?
I don't get it. By the way, Hendon is with the Jets.
Yeah, I see.
Your Jets.
Good for them.
They signed him to the practice squad, and then they actually put him on the active roster.
Shout out
Who
Michael
did Jets
Weary.
sign as
He
their
had him
starting
too.
quarterback? I forgot already.
Hendon Hooker is with the Jets. Hooker signed with the Jets practice squad. Yeah.
Michael Weir.
Yep, shout out Michael Weary. Appreciate you.
Thank
The
you.
Jets signed a
OG.
couple weeks ago for their starting quarterback.
They brought back Geno.
Gino, that's
Yeah,
it.
They brought back
Thank you.
Geno. Yeah.
So Gino and Hooker.
Sounds like an 80s
That's a
sitcom.
hell of a quarterback.
Sounds like a cop
Somebody
show.
That's
come
like
up with
that
a
is a
song.
cop show.
Cop show.
Yep.
Geno and Hooker.
I'm writing them off and not writing back. I'll tell you that.
Geno and Hooker together again.
No, the Geno reunion for the Jets gonna be crazy. I ain't gonna lie. With AG on the sideline, stop it. That's a circus waiting to happen. I can't wait.
Geno
I
and
hope I
Hooker.
can see the Jets sometime.
God help us.
I hope they're
I'm
on TV
tapped in.
sometime.
Jets Lions
football.
this year.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Tapped in, man.
I hope it's early. I want to see them. All right, JB, where are we going? It might be time to break.
Yeah, we got to hear from Planet Fitness and then Pure Psychiatrics. But first, clear up some of these super chats. I've been putting them up throughout the show. Shout out to Gold Crown for sponsoring our super chats. We got $5 from I Ain't Say That. He said, I love this morning crew. Nothing like being excited just for the drive into work. Thank you, Maz, Angry Maz, Happy Maz, Sean, KG, and JB.
Aw.
Thanks, I ain't say that.
Thanks,
You're a
I.
good
You
man.
said that shit, man. Thank you, man.
KG,
Appreciate
you
that.
weren't here earlier. Maz came in like literally. He was. I think was that your daughter you were on the phone with?
I was. Yeah.
All right. So you talk to your daughter, you just get in a better mood, right?
Yeah.
I mean, daughters have that power over you. They know it too, which is the worst part. All right. So Maz comes in. He's in a happy mood, and immediately, it was such an innocuous like comment. I just go, hey, Maz, do you think LeBron is going to get another patch for passing the Chief? Like a
Just
snarling,
steam coming out his ears.
like a snarling pit bull immediately. Like immediately. Like he goes from like happy Maz. He just got off the phone with the. I hate that guy. He's gonna throw his powder, whatever it is. He's got a patch for this, a patch for that.
Oh my
It
God.
is just like that. It turned. And
Leave that brother
didn't
alone.
even. Maz, I didn't even do it on purpose.
He's such a douche.
See, that's what.
Douche.
Maz, I agree with you, but leave him alone. Sorry, man.
It's not my fault that he's a douche.
It's your fault a little bit.
It's not.
It's your fault that you care so much.
The 188th best player in the history of the NBA.
Right.
I think that's the last number we fell on.
That's the only
188.
thing I got to gripe with him on. He's the 200th best player to ever exist.
We'll move it to 200. Sis.
Right. Is it going to be 200?
We'll move it to.
I'll just keep giving you players, and you're going to say, yeah, you know what, Max, you're right.
No, I'm not.
Yeah, you're right.
That's
Would you rather have
doing that.
LeBron or would you rather have Magic Johnson? Magic. Would you rather have LeBron or Larry Bird? Larry
Oh,
Bird.
LeBron. Come on.
What are you, nuts?
Yeah, LeBron, bro.
Okay, buddy.
LeBron was better than Bird. I know you don't want to hear that.
You're out of
LeBron's
your
better
mind.
than Bird.
You're out of your mind.
John Stockton or LeBron?
Yeah, go ahead, man.
LeBron.
Oh.
Karl Malone,
LeBron.
Tim Duncan,
Tim Duncan.
David Robinson.
LeBron.
Okay, we're making some
Give me my
progress.
honest-
We're making some.
We're making progress.
Kareem. Wilt. Keep going.
Nobody saw Will except
Keep
you,
going.
so
Dominique Wilkins.
you are the only person to see Will.
No, LeBron.
Okay. So, you would legitimately put LeBron in your top 10?
No, he's not going to make the 10. If he makes it, he's 10. Steph Curry over LeBron. By the way, Steph's not playing tonight.
Dr.
Warriors,
J.
Julius.
You take Dr. J over him?
F yeah. Warriors are here against the Pistons tonight.
Dr. J.
I just noticed the Warriors are under 500. I didn't pay attention to them this year. They're bad. And if you bought tickets for this game, and my daughter, if she was home, would have made me buy tickets for it because she loves Steph, and he ain't playing. That's bad for the NBA.
No wonder people were trying to sell these tickets
That's
so
bad.
cheap.
Or are the tickets on the cheap?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know someone
it's a
that's,
Friday game.
that's headed there tonight for this game with the thought and anticipation that Steph Curry could be playing, but he is not.
Pistons are 6.5-point favorites. The Cadeless Pistons are 6.5-point
Dude,
favorites.
I told you, I wanted, when my kid was little, I wanted my kid to see Barry Bonds play. And we went to the game and Barry was in the lineup. So I had to take him the next day.
Yep.
Yeah.
Like I was like, guess what? We're going 2 days in a row.
Yeah, it's
Good for
real.
you.
Like I was like, nah, because I maintained, Mad, seriously, Barry Bonds was the most freakish hitter in more ways than one I've ever seen.
He is.
What an absolute
I
weapon.
didn't see him until later in the career.
He's a
but
douche, though.
He was an animal, bro.
Oh my gosh.
He's on the list.
Animal, man.
He's on the LeBron list.
Can you compile a
I hate
douche
him.
list one day? Can you? That would be a
I'll give you
great
a hate list.
Maz's
Oh, he got
Maz's
it.
douche list.
He got it.
LeBron's number one, and then everything else follows under.
Tom Brady, Red Arbor.
But yeah, you have some
Right.
you have
See,
some
there you
weird. There are some weird like names on there that like you almost sit back. I'm too afraid to like walk into the woods though, like the Maz woods.
Yeah.
Like Maz will mention a name and I'll go, I know I should walk in and probably follow up why he doesn't like that guy.
Right.
But I ain't walking in those woods alone.
No.
Maybe if you're here with me, KG. Maybe if KG's here with me, I feel safer.
I got you.
But
I got your
there's
support.
sometimes I'll go, I don't like that guy. And like in my brain, I'm going, why on earth? Don't do it, Sean.
Yeah, don't even ask.
do it.
Just
don't
let him
do
have
it.
it.
Bonds
Because
is-
there was this time. Listen, in January of '72, I was at this game.
That's good. I was at that. Thank you for
All
that.
right, go
Seinfeld.
ahead.
I got you.
Sorry, JB.
You're good. We got one more from Tuck and Flint sitting in $10. He said,
Tuck.
great day for sports yesterday, but Michigan has to get back to playing the defense like the middle of the
I
season,
agree.
or else a hot team that can shoot is going to end this amazing season
St.
way
Louis.
too early. And speaking of St. Louis as well, too, I don't know who put it in the chat, but if you drop $10 on them and they come out victors on that money line, you win $4K.
Yeah.
That's not a bad bet, guys.
Not at all. Not at all. I felt Michigan
I'm
played.
worried about this game.
Yes. I felt Michigan played solid defense yesterday. Like, they were too small at the end of the day. Howard, they put up a good fight. They shot the ball really well. But ultimately, you knew over the course of a game, Michigan was going to wear them down. I'm not really worried about Michigan, like, defensively. Offensively, they got to keep the hot streak going, though. They do.
That's what makes them, KG, like we were talking about it earlier. When they're raining threes, man, they're tough to beat.
Yeah.
They are
you get the full complement of what Michigan can do.
100%. They are that's what makes me say, and I know we've talked about it for a couple months. That team is a national champion caliber team. Absolutely. They really are.
Absolutely. Even without LJK sign, I really like their chances. They got a cakewalk to the Final Four damn near, so we'll see. We'll see how it shakes out.
All right. So I got to tell you, Planet Fitness is for everyone. Over 2,700 clubs nationwide. Over 50 here in the Metro Detroit area. Have you heard about the Black Card Spa? It's where you can recover with hydro massage and other innovative amenities. You can bring a guest free anytime. It's just $24.99 a month. We are all strong on this planet, Planet Fitness. And I want to talk to you about Pure Psychiatry as well. We talk about sports every day, wins, losses, pressure, expectations, but real life, it's not easy. At Woodward Sports, just know this. You are never alone, and neither is your mental health journey. Pure Psychiatry provides personalized psychiatric care designed specifically for you. It's not a cookie-cutter plan. What works for somebody else might not work for you. So they personalize it just for your benefit, your well-being. 16 locations in Michigan, 2 in Ohio. They make getting help accessible and comfortable. If you've been thinking about taking that first step, do it. Visit PurePsychMI.com. There it is on your screen, PurePsychMI.com.
Planet Fitness now has even more best-in-class strength equipment. Join today for $1 down and save.
We're stepping it up.
We're not slowing down.
Finding new faith, new focus.
Love that new equipment smell.
So, you in?
Join the club today. Save when you join for just $1 down, $15 a month. Planet Fitness. We're all strong on this planet.
Head to WoodwardSports.com and click on Shop. Get the latest in Detroit sports apparel and exclusive Woodward Sports gear. WoodwardSports.com can get the whole team outfitted. Love the Pistons, Red Wings, and Tigers? We got something for you, too. Shop online at WoodwardSports.com.
It's game on at Art and Jake's. Wings, burgers, pizza, and ice-cold drinks served up with attention to detail. Wall-to-wall TVs, great service, and a vibe that keeps your crew coming back. Art and Jake's, a sports bar setting with a fine dining flavor.
We don't like to brag that we are the toughest sports network in Detroit, but we do have a guy named Darren McCarty on our side. Woodward Sports.
Find your sun with Sun Cruiser Vodka Iced Tea. Made with real iced tea and real vodka. Cold, refreshing, and made for moments like these all year long. Let the good times cruise with Sun Cruiser.
Woodward Sports is your #1 source for all things Detroit sports. Start your day with the Sean Baligian Morning Show from 8 to 10 a.m. Rolling into Big D Energy with Neil Rule, Jerry Foster, and Red Wing great Darren McCarty. Then make sure you're watching the Braylon Edwards Show with Shep from 2 to 4 p.m. Michigan great Braylon Edwards and the elite Matt Shepard break down all the biggest sports stories. End your day with the Woodward Heavyweights. Join Spencer and EZ nightly from 5 to 7 p.m. Every day, all the sports, all Detroit, live on the Woodward Sports Network, Detroit's #1 sports network. Big injuries, big news. Twice a week, Dr. Jeff Pierce from Michigan Sports and Spine joins Woodward Sports Network for the Injury Insider Report. Big D Energy Tuesdays at noon. Braylon Edwards and Shep Thursdays at 3:30. Get expert analysis and in-depth breakdowns on the latest sports injuries from the man trusted by top athletes in the community, like D-Mac. Whether it's the Lions, Pistons, Tigers, or Red Wings, Dr. Pierce talks us through it all. Don't miss the Injury Insider Report with Dr. Jeff Pierce, your go-to go-to source for understanding the impact of injuries on the games and players we love. Only on Woodward Sports Network. Scan the QR code on the screen or go to MichiganSportsandSpine.com to see if Dr. Jeff Pierce can help you. We don't like to brag that we are the toughest sports network in Detroit, but we do have a guy named Darren McCarty on our side. Woodward Sports.
Walk into any Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men today. Open 7 days a week. Sit back, relax, and enjoy a precision haircut, scalp massage, hot leather neck shave, and hot towel treatment from one of our talented stylists. Step up your game this season and take advantage of our $20 haircut special. Scan the QR code and get your coupon today. Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men, the ultimate haircut experience. Open 7 days a week. Walk-ins always welcome. Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men. It's wicked awesome.
Game is won in the trenches, and our big fellas don't mess around. The Woodward Heavyweights on Woodward Sports.
Hey guys, it's Black Rock Friday. I'm going to tell you about that in a minute. You know that's the place to go. It's the steak on the stone, guys. It's Tasty Tuesdays, $13.99, a half a pound of ribs, coconut shrimp, and fries for $13.99. And last night was Sizzling Thursday. That's right. You got a sirloin, 6 ounce. You got the shrimp scampi, super salad, and a side for $19.99. It's not just a meal, it's an experience. And today, for the best super chat, I'm giving away a $50 gift card to Black Rock restaurants, any one of them right here in the Detroit area. Right here, boys. I'm going to tell you how to get it. Best super chat. Win yourself a $50 gift certificate to go to Black Rock, where I'm going to get the enforcer cut on my boys here.
I owe you that.
Thanks to D-Mont.
I'm getting a free one for nothing.
You are. You are. So make sure. We'll see you at the end of the show. I will pick the winner. Super Chats, $50 Black Rock card.
JB, you paying for Sean's.
All right.
I'm sorry.
Let me tell you about Ben Johnson. Corporations, the government, even your insurance company, they will do whatever it takes to minimize their liability and withhold your compensation. When something goes wrong, you need justice. You need a fighter. Don't just get a fighter. Get the fighter. Get Ben Johnson. Make Ben your first call. You get the fighter in your corner. Contact Ben today at benfights.com. All right, if I wasn't doing what I was doing in my life, like I've been doing this 32 years or whatever the hell it is, I don't know. If I wasn't doing this, do you know what my other choice was? You guys are going to laugh at this. I wanted to be a history teacher.
Really?
That's awesome.
Really?
I wanted to be a history teacher.
Wow.
I love history. You'd never know because I'm an idiot, but I love history.
We've never known that.
Yeah. So, you know what? One of the things that you learn in history, for the history buffs out there, do you know how empires fall?
Mm-hmm.
It isn't from a country. We're gonna invade you. We're gonna invade you. We're coming after you. Okay. It usually disintegrates from within, right?
Yep.
The disintegration starts from within.
The infighting.
And then all of a sudden, people kind of see, ooh, they're weak. All right. So here comes the Germanic horde into ruined ancient Rome. Right. Whatever the case.
Or Penn Island.
Penn Island will never fall, though. Let's be honest.
Penn Island is impenetrable.
That's an empire that will last for 2020,000 years. Okay?
20,000 years.
Impenetrable.
A lot of penetration. Literally.
A lot of penetration.
Yeah, literally.
A lot of penetration.
Now, why am I bringing that up? Why am I bringing that up? You know what can do a franchise in?
Infighting.
Infighting. When you have a pretty good thing. And let's call it for what it is. What the Lions have done the last few years is a pretty good thing, right?
Yeah, they're reborn.
Totally different franchise.
Yes.
I firmly and adamantly call out the whole premise of SOL. I do. All right?
But it is in the air.
You could say there's a cloud. That's fine.
No, it's airborne.
Oh, all right, yeah, you can say
airborne.
it's airborne too. But I don't use those 3 letters.
Fine.
I can't use those 3 letters.
That's fine.
Because winning more playoffs games in the span of a week is not SOL.
Got it.
In 1 week, we won more playoff games than all of us had seen in our lifetimes, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Even you. Seriously.
Right. It was 2 years ago, though.
Okay, but I still can't use that term.
That's
This is still the regime. We even talked about this a month ago.
We did.
And we wondered aloud, all right? And this could be pure speculation. I don't know.
I don't think it is.
But I'm sure you heard yesterday, there is some speculation out there that Dan and Brad aren't exactly on the same page. And there is definite differences in opinions.
We heard Dan Campbell at the end of the year adamantly say, this ain't going to happen again. This can't happen again. There's going to be changes on this team. It's going to be hard, guys, but there's going to be changes on this team. And there have been. Guys have gone away, and other guys have come in. Only one position really was taken care of, and that was center. They got one of the best centers on the market. They did not get Linderbaum, but they got Cade Mays, who they liked 3-4 years ago at the Senior Bowl. The guy's good. He might not be the best passing guy, pass protector, but he is great going north and south. East and west, we'll see how he does. But Dan Campbell cannot be happy about the shopping bag that Brad Holmes brought him.
Yeah.
He went to Aldi's instead of going to Kroger.
Hey, Aldi's is a good
Now,
store.
Aldi's is great, but you're not getting Kellogg's. You're getting whatever they call
Sugar
it.
flakes.
No more cereal. No more
I'm just
cereal
saying.
talk.
Here we go.
You're not getting Frosted Flakes. You're getting Suggy Flakes
You're
or
right.
something.
What was that cereal? Queef? What was
Quisp.
No, don't worry about it. I got
Quisp.
it. Quisp.
Quisp?
Quisp,
Oh, what?
Quake,
That's
and
real?
Queef.
He might not even have gone to Aldi's.
That was real.
It's not real, Katie. That's fake. That's AI.
No,
Quisp and Quake
That's
is crazy.
true, bro.
That's AI.
I voted on them. I held them in my hands.
What is Quisp? What is that?
It's a cereal.
Yeah, but what does that mean? Like the name? Quisp?
Quisp is that guy.
I
That
would-
little Martian.
Yeah,
I would
he's,
never
he's a
eat
little
that.
alien.
Yeah, he's an alien.
Yeah.
What flavor is the cereal? It's not
It's
giving
like
me.
Captain Crunch,
Okay.
except
It's
they're
bland.
flying
That's the flavor.
saucers.
I never trusted that Quaker Oats guy, by the way.
Yeah,
just take a
no,
look
yeah,
at
he's a-
my-
he's a
I
colonizer.
think there's some skeletons in his closet.
He's a colonizer for
Okay,
sure.
so
I'm telling you.
so Kenny, in case you missed it yesterday, there was a cereal. Get
Sir
those
Great
guys off.
Fella. What was y'all doing in the 70s, bro? What is that?
He went off on this cereal tangent yesterday.
Baron Von Redberry? What the fuck?
He was talking about eating. He was talking about eating queef for breakfast, and I was like,
Quisp.
"That's the most disgusting
Right.
thing."
Not
Queef.
Quisp. Anyway,
If
I
that's your
digress.
style, man, I mean, we not
Okay,
judging.
listen. What's the store that's below Aldi's?
Save a lot.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, it's not even Save a Lot. It's like Family whatever. That's where Brad went to shop.
Ooh.
He did. Now, he found a couple of guys, I think, that could be good with this team. But don't tell me that Dan Campbell thinks this team is better than the one he had last year and the year prior.
Can I? All right, then can I talk to Dan Campbell like I'm talking to Maz?
Go ahead.
Hey, Dan, did you know coming up in April in Pittsburgh, and by the way, JB told us they're like literally having online classes for kids because of the NFL
Yeah,
draft.
they closed the
That's,
school.
Yeah.
That's the
So
power of the
BS.
NFL,
Yeah.
okay? Dan, were you aware there's this thing called the NFL draft? And on the first day of the draft, it's a Thursday. On the first day of the draft, you know how we really don't have like an heir apparent to Taylor Decker? You know what you can do? You could get probably, I think there are 3 different guys that you have a legitimate shot at. You could get your left tackle of the future.
You could.
Did you know that? No, really. You could get your left tackle of the future. And then Maz, you know what? Oh,
What?
I'm sorry. Dan, you know what?
Oh.
There's a second day of the draft. And you can move up on the second day of the draft. You could stay in your own spots. And you could get that linebacker you're probably clamoring for.
But, Brad, these are young kids. And you know what? my guys aren't getting any younger.
Yeah.
That are already on this team. Do you remember where we were a couple of years ago?
Mm-hmm.
Do you remember what we did last year?
Yeah. So tell me about a couple of years ago. Remember those young guys, Dan?
Yeah.
Remember those young guys who played an integral part of that team?
They weren't injured, Brad.
Well, neither of these guys that I'm drafting, Dan.
I know, but they're really young, and this draft...
Yeah, just like those guys from a couple of years ago were.
Yeah, but we know this draft isn't like that draft.
Well, it depends. What are we looking for? We're not looking for specialty players. We're looking for a left tackle. And there's a pretty good group. Dan, might I entice you in perhaps either of the guys from Utah or Caden Proctor?
But, Brad, I'm going to move Penne over to the left side, so I need a right tackle.
Okay, well, you know what? Then wouldn't that be easier to put a young man over there around a bunch of veterans and he could do that?
But you drafted me all these guys that like Miles Frazier, Giovanni Manu, a couple of other guys that are here that really haven't stepped up. And they're looking like more than likely they're going to be practice squad players.
Well, that's
you
why
you drafted those guys for me.
Well, that's why we're really looking, and I would cordially invite you to study the tape. I'm sure you already have of all these young guys that we're going to get at pick 17 overall. And then there's day 2, and then there's day 3, and then Dan, I cordially invite you. Why don't you scour the list of undrafted guys that Sunday after the draft and tell me who you like and how they could fit? And you and I could sit down and talk about it and say, that KG guy, that KG guy. I saw him at Pacific Azusa.
What? He's going to be a great practice squad guy.
I'm a little better than that.
I think I like KG a little better.
Really?
Than that. Why don't we bring him into camp and we'll see what he's got?
I can start, man.
But I think that's a guy that flew under the radar. He's not going to start. He might be our Egyptian magician of this year.
Wow, is he going to play?
I think he is going to play.
He is?
Yeah.
If I don't get injured.
He wants to die for you.
How about my linebackers, Brad?
Well, that's what I'm saying. Remember I talked about day 2.
Now Bosa's out there.
Why don't you come sit down in the room with me and we'll both figure out which guy would fit what we want to
Just
do.
disregard Bosa.
And before you say it, listen, Dan, before you say it, tell me how working with rookies has worked out for us at the linebacker position. That Jack Campbell guy was pretty good, wasn't he?
He was.
I don't think any Jack Campbells are in this draft, Brad.
I think there are a few that could help you out, but not to that impact. Not to that. The only one is a guy that we're not going to get in the first round. All right, so we got off on a tangent. It is of the utmost importance that these guys are on the same page. Okay? And this is going to happen after you go 9-8. After Dan made the comments that we all love to hear. This can't happen again. This we can't find ourselves in the position. Is this a shock?
No.
I don't think it's a shock.
No, and it's funny that this came out yesterday, and of course we know where we got the news from the flagship. I've been teasing, this and saying little remarks about, maybe Dan ain't really rocking with what Brad doing or whatever. But of course, I don't think there's like turmoil or dismay. I actually don't even think them disagreeing is a bad thing. You don't need to be on the same page with every single decision that you make about this football
100%.
team. You need objective views. You need people that are going to challenge what you think. And for the first time, it seems like it's for the first time this is happening. I don't think it's a bad thing. However, if you we didn't need an insider like to find out this information. If you just pay attention to the end of the season comments and the combine comments from Brad and from Dan, you can tell the messages are slightly different. Dan wants to be a little more aggressive, I feel like. When he used the term depth starter, that really stuck with me because he said, I want to bring in guys that are going to compete, but we need our depth guys to be like starter level, which means he wants to get aggressive. He wants to go get guys that can, compete on the depth chart, but both of those guys are good enough to start. I feel like he wants to have a little bit more urgency than what Brad wants to do. And why Brad doesn't have this urgency, who knows, man? It could be because he wants to sign his own guys and you need some of that cap money to roll over. It could be because he really views this as a 2-year process. It could be he's really that cheap. Nobody knows. But apparently they have a plan, but I'm not mad at them going back and forth.
You hit it on the head, too. They definitely have. I don't need anybody to tell me that they're not on the same page. They're not. We've
been talking about it for 2 months.
Yes. You're a head coach of a football team. You don't last long unless you win.
Yeah.
Brad might outlast you. If you pull another 8, 9, 9, 8 season, then all of a sudden, all of us are going to say, well, this guy, maybe he's not a good coach. Remember last year, he bit off more than he could chew? Wow, that OC he just hired. That's the third worst guy. That's the third OC he's hired. That sucks. It comes to the coach.
I'm glad that you brought that up because let's be honest. As much as we love Dan Campbell in this town, Dan's not without his flaws, okay? I mean, his decision to hire his own OC last year was a disaster.
Mm-hmm.
It was so bad that during the season, they had to sit him down. I mean, but here's the biggest thing, okay? I wish you guys could have seen it. Matt Patricia and Bob Quinn were like this.
Yeah.
They were literally like this.
They shared backyards.
They literally, I'm not joking.
Yeah.
I could walk from the distance from here to Roast. That was the distance between Patricia and Bob Quinn's house, okay? Chumming it up, photo ops and all that. The last year, I don't know him.
That shit was like first 48.
Yeah.
Got that room and start squealing.
I don't know. Total survival mode. This is on him. This is on him. I made a mistake with him. This guy's made a ton of mistakes, okay? So when the proverbial crap hits the fan, it's amazing how quickly the rats start to. It is amazing
Every
how
time.
quickly the rats start to.
Did you watch Titanic?
And let me tell you something. That's when you see the true
colors. Yeah.
That's when you see the true colors of people.
Yeah.
You got to trust me when I say that. I've seen it up close and personal. That's when you see the true colors of people.
You're not looking at me, are you?
No.
Yeah.
I look right into the camera.
Okay. Just
They
checking.
know who I'm looking at.
Yeah, right.
That's when you see the true
I love
colors
Sean,
of
man.
people. It's amazing. When all the rats start to and you
I've been
go in-
called Kaiser Sose in the past.
You go into full survival mode, right? That's when you start to see who you want to be in the trench with, who's saying I'm not going down without a fight. I'm not going down, not swinging with my arms at the side and things like that. So of course you're going to hear some of this stuff because the empire hasn't crumbled. I don't believe for a second the empire is going to crumble.
No.
But guess what?
The sidewalks cracked. though.
Yeah, there's some work that needs to be done. So of course you're going to hear. And by the way, can I tell you this? And this is something I openly admit. All right, 5 years ago, I was in the process of calling the Lions ass backwards every opportunity I had, because what franchise hires the coach before they hire the general manager?
Incompetent
Lions.
franchise.
Right? Who does that?
The Lions.
So, openly, I admit this. I was one of those guys that said, they don't get it. They're never going to get it. They can't do anything right. And Maz, back then, I was looking up. Back then, hey, I got a great idea. All right? This is our coach. Oh, whoa. Doesn't the general manager usually do that? Well, you want to make sure, their vision is the same. Vision smission. Who cares? You know what? It's worked. It hasn't worked to the level that we wanted it to.
Yeah.
But they've gone up.
They wear the same clothes.
Yeah, and they've been in sync. That's the craziest part
Are
about
they both
it.
villains?
Yeah, they're villains. They're grit. Detroit Army. They got it.
They've worn the jerseys
They got
together
it.
and all that.
They're
Yeah.
gonna
no.
wear different clothes this year, though. I'm telling you. They're gonna wear different clothes this year.
Hey, no more dap ups in the war room after a draft pick. That's dead. We off that?
No, they'll still do that. They'll put the show on.
No, they'll give a handshake. That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, for like you said, the process to been what it had been and them to be so in sync up until this point, it's pretty good.
Of course, cracks are going to show when you go 9-8 and turn
and look bad
and become a last place team.
Yeah.
As weird as it sounds, yeah, we were a last place team at 9-8.
Winning season.
Can I say this? I just don't think it's that big of a deal. I don't. I don't know what you guys, I don't think it's that big of a deal. Of course hey guys, listen, I love the guys in here, seriously. Even Maz, even though Maz tells me at least once a week he hates me. At least once a week he says, I hate you, all right?
You just mean
I love the guys in here. I mean that. We're not going to agree on everything.
Yeah.
We're not going to, hey, maybe we should do this. Hey, maybe we should do that. Hey, maybe we should do that. And, sometimes you listen, sometimes you don't. In my case, I'm not real good at listening, and I apologize for that. It's openly an issue for me. You can't do that during a show.
Brad Holmes signed somebody yesterday.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Who'd he sign?
JB, you want to put it up?
Miles Adams?
Miles Adams, yeah.
Who is it? We jokingly mentioned.
Welcome back.
Listen.
Can I say something? I didn't
we
even know.
jokingly mentioned his name yesterday, KG. I swear to God. We
That's
really
hilarious.
Did. Do you remember, Maz? We did.
Did we?
Yes, because we were talking about who should we bring back.
Who did we get him from?
I don't know.
He left, and then we just got him back.
He was working at the Dollar Tree, and then we picked him up from the
Right, who knows?
Was he at Aldi's?
He might have been at Aldi's.
Or was he at Family Dollar?
He was at Family Dollar.
Family Dollar?
We scooped him up from Aldi.
Wow.
Damn.
Hey, we're filling the team. 66 is back.
He's been with us.
Yeah.
Remember, we thought he was going to leave, but he didn't leave, and he came back. Because don't you remember we were literally joking on the. All right, so which one of the guys that do we bring back? And we MD he you're going to owe me. And we literally joked about, let's bring Miles Adams back. And most people said, who? Who?
No. Avante Maddox was the guy we wanted to bring back.
No.
Yes.
No, that's true, but we joked about Miles Adams.
Did we? All right. I didn't even know Miles Adams existed.
Yeah, we did. We joked about we should bring Miles Adams back.
Okay, good.
That's so funny.
The Adams family's back.
All right. Okay, depth. I'm fine with it. Seriously, I'm fine with it.
Yeah, he fills out a roster spot.
We want shiny things. That's our problem.
What's wrong with that?
There's nothing wrong with that. But do you know what we can do?
You know what they like? They like money.
I think.
I think Mr.
Money.
Krabs is running that team.
I like money. I think they got a little bit more money than I do too. A little bit.
Just a little bit.
Although, wait till you see this new crop that I planted in the backyard. Oh, it's got potential. I planted the 100 tree.
Oh, blue strips.
Like my daughter, like her radar went off. She went like this at Michigan State, and she's going to be driving home. Daddy, Diddy, can I have some money? Such a con artist.
Take that.
But Maz, okay,
Xavier says Miles over LaDouche. Over LeBron.
Oh my God.
Can we say
Miles
this
Adams.
though? Listen, can we say this? What about the defensive line? There are some shiny things on the defensive line, right?
Yeah.
We got a shiny thing in Hutch. That's very shiny. We have a thing that we think is going to be shiny in Tyleek. We have Aleem. There's a certain shine to him. The issue that we continue to have, and this is where Brad and I will butt heads, and I think you guys agree with me, he doesn't put a lot of value in that other spot. I think he should put more in that spot.
Well, he did. He brought the kid in from Carolina. I already forgot his name.
DJ Wanham.
DJ Wanham.
DJ Wanham.
Come to the club this weekend. DJ Wanham's going to be spinning tunes.
Yep.
He's got you.
on the ones and twos.
No, but Maz.
Ladies free before 11 o'clock. DJ Wanham.
Maz, that's the point. You bring up DJ Wanham, and all of a sudden things aren't so shiny anymore.
Well, he is the second highest paid guy he brought in, because he brought in Cade for about $8.5 million. Not Cunningham, but Cade Mays. And DJ Wanham's going to get up to $6 million if he does what he's supposed to do. And then he did a $900,000 for this guy, $1 million for this guy, 1.1 for this guy, 1.2 for that guy.
And to Maz's point, I mean, you kind of wonder, like, are you just patchworking this situation? Because they've handed out a lot of one-year deals. Like, I thought we were in the mode of fixing the team, like, for long term, but that hasn't been the case.
No, what's that commercial with Billy Mays?
Oh, the OxyClean?
No, he's got the patch. The patch is up. You can patch a rowboat up.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Squeegee.
What's that stuff called?
I forgot.
Whatever that stuff is called.
Oh, Flex Seal. Flex Seal. Yeah.
The Lions are full of Flex Seal right now. They really are. They were like this last year.
It's not that bad.
They were like this last year. They were like this. And now he's like that. Okay.
There is
the boat's on the water. Okay.
There is some Flex Seal involved. There is. It's not.
It's
not
holding
full
up
of
so
it,
far.
But there's some Flex Seal involved.
You bet your ass there is.
But that, and again, this is where my personal philosophical difference with Brad Holmes, and I'm not saying I can do his job, please, is
you can.
One thing that I've learned from Brad Holmes is he just isn't putting a lot into that other side. Now, maybe DJ Wanham's the answer. Maybe he is the answer.
That's the most he's put onto that side. Think of that.
Yeah,
he spent $6 million if the kid does what he's supposed to do.
He is not put a big premium on that. He didn't address it in the drafts, early at least. He hasn't made the big move at deadline. He made moves out of necessity in 24. He had to. But again, were they big braggadocious moves? They weren't big braggadocious moves. So he just doesn't put a premium there, right? Maybe that's part of what rankles Dan. Maybe he's saying, you know what? We do need to do a better job of getting after the quarterback.
Yeah.
And I don't have the personnel that does that right now. I don't. Maybe that's a point of contention. I don't know.
I want to ask our sound guy, Ryan.
Shout out.
Ryan hasn't gotten on the air. I want to get
Hi,
Ryan.
Damon.
I want to get Ryan on the air. Damon is in the hole. With,
Shout out Damon. He was in the trenches yesterday with us.
Hey, Ryan, what's your take on the whole Brad Holmes v. Dan Campbell thing? Do you think there's anything to that?
Not really. I mean, you hear it every year in sports that, GMs and head coaches aren't getting along, and at the end of the day, most of the time, it's just smoke and gun. So I think everything's going to be okay. However, I'm not really impressed with all the moves that Brad Holmes has made.
Yeah.
I was hoping for something a little bit more. I know there's still some free agents out there. You can also acquire players via trade. Max Crosby.
Yeah, right.
Who knows? I don't think that the entire, this offseason isn't completely over when it comes to making trades or signing more free agents. So it's kind of a wait and see at this point. But, as like we are, we're all Lions fans. We want to see them start making some moves because, I think, our window, we don't have that much time. And right now it seems like a lot of the guys that we drafted years ago, they're hurt. Like Brian Branch, who knows when he's going to be able to come back. We have some big holes on our defense. That offensive line needs to be shored up still. So lots of questions. But I can see, Brad and Dan, at this point right now, Dan's probably going like, hey, what the heck's going on? What are we going to do here? And Brad's like, hey, I'm doing my best. I'm, trying to put this together, and we just gotta wait and see.
You just said something, and that's why I said, "Gosh damn you, Ryan." And I apologize for saying that during your rant, but you just said something, and it's not a you problem; it's a me problem. My inner child hears something like what he just said when he talks about the window, and do you know what I think to myself? All of a sudden, I go back to the early '90s, and I think to myself, "Is that it? Is that it?" And I'm terrified. And I'm serious. It might break me. I might turn into full-fledged Maz.
We wasted Barry Sanders.
I might walk around with my head up, looking up all the time.
We wasted Herman
like you
Moore.
Told me. That's my biggest fear.
We wasted Lomas.
Is what happened in 2023. Is that it? Now, I don't believe it. I don't. I really, truly don't. I'm serious. I don't believe it. I think we have too much talent here right now. He has to do a better job of building on top of the talent in place. But when you say that, honest to God, when I hear window and the Lions, how could any Lion fan who's been through it, not for your generation, 2014, is that it? Really? We had 1 year.
That's what it felt like for a long time.
Really? Is that it?
Yeah.
That's it.
You have your guys you drafted, Sean, but they're not the same guys anymore. They're injured. Now Gibbs is still what he is. Jack Campbell, still what he is. The rest of them are injured. Penei is beat up. Last year, he was beat to shreds. And that's how offensive linemen live.
We're getting a new tackle. There's legitimately, JB, get my back here. Although I'm sure you guys at this point in time, there are legitimately 3 or 4 tackles that you could get at 17.
Mm-hmm.
I'll go as far as to say my jaw would drop if they didn't grab it.
Yeah, I was about to say possibly. It all depends on how the top of the board shakes. Do we get a running quarterbacks? Are some of these teams putting a premium on the offensive line, which we have seen before? I just wonder, like, if it gets to 17 and you have a choice of, okay, the last place first round tackle is up there or an edge rusher, like, what do you do? Because I still feel like you need help on the other side of that defensive line as well. So I don't know. It's going to be tough, but either way, you're putting a kid out there in a must-win situation, and I don't know how that'll fare.
I just think, though, with that, KG, you know what you're doing? You're thinking logically like I am. All I can do is I don't think Brad just puts the value in that edge. I just don't.
Yeah.
I don't.
Well, he's dumb.
I could be wrong.
Then he's dumb.
I could be wrong. I don't think. If you're in a world, I'll throw a couple names. Either guy from Utah, although I think the one's going to be gone. Proctor. Okay, Proctor or Falk, right? I think he's going to look at it and go, no, we need our Taylor Decker.
Yeah.
We need to draft a guy like a previous regime did, draft a guy and say he's going to be here for the next decade. Plug and play. That's our guy. He's in day one. This isn't a project. This isn't, let's see what Manu's cooking. Let's see what the Egyptian magician. No. Plug and play day one.
He has to.
If you have those choices, again, based on Brad, I just don't think he's going to put any value in the edge. I could be wrong, but you know what I base it on? What he's done the last few years. He just doesn't put value in it.
You wanted to be a history teacher. Just look at
that's
history.
all you have to. I'm glad you picked up what I was feeding.
Well, here's one thing we all got to look at. You know, if you look at 2022, we went 9-8, right? We beat the Packers in the last game of the season. The very next year, did you think we were going to go to the NFC Championship game?
Nobody thought that.
So if you have to look at Brad Holmes right now, the team that we have right now on paper, we're looking at it and go, I don't think this team can even make the playoffs at this point. But we don't know the ins and outs of what he's looking at in his job. So you never know. These players that he's bringing in, filling these holes with guys that are $1 million, $900,000, they might be the guys that we are looking for all along. We just don't know. We haven't seen them on the field yet.
I'm glad that
we've seen them in the past. We've seen what they can do in the last couple of years on other teams, but they may be growing in that specific position. We don't know.
I'm glad that you brought up like expectations heading into 2023 because I think it's also a lesson in the whole linear thinking, right? Mm-hmm. Well, since we did this last year, then we'll do this and we'll do that. Well, the Lions kind of skipped a couple exits. They really did.
Yeah.
You know,
all right, really, it's the NFL.
Get in as a wild card and let's see, maybe win a game. That was kind of my expectation. Okay, win the division, go to the NFC Championship game, win 2 playoff games. So you're right. It doesn't mean that. And conversely, going to what you just said, Maz, you went 9-8. You have a 4th place schedule. Why not find yourself back in the NFC
Patriots.
Championship? Why not?
Patriots, last to first.
It's amazing how that works out.
Neil said it a couple days ago. If this is a Super Bowl contending team, we're not going to know it.
Nope.
We're not going to know it until it actually happens.
I've been saying this consistently to talk you off the ledge. I think we'll have a pretty good gauge in August. We'll have one hot day in here where we're bitching about how hot it is, not remembering how miserable this cold was this winter.
Mm-hmm.
And we'll sit back and all right, KG, do you think this is a Super Bowl caliber roster? I think we'll know the answer. More often than not, you do. I mean, sometimes you miss, right? Sometimes you miss.
So far, it's trending not that way.
No.
I know we got a lot of time, but just based on what I've seen so far, this is not a Super Bowl contending team.
Just remember, Flex Seal.
Can you
flex it?
Can you put up those? Can you put up
Brad Holmes for Flex Seal?
JB, can you put up those Fox NFL Super Bowl odds?
Oh yeah.
I want to check that out. What do you think, Maz?
Plus 1,700.
We're right in the thick of it.
Look at Kansas City. Stop it. No.
They got Justin Fields.
I don't want to hear that shit.
We're right there with the Packers and the Eagles. Where are your Bears at, Maz?
They dropped. Caleb's the Iceman now.
No, he's not.
Do you know he trademarked Iceman?
He did?
Yeah.
That used to be such a good
There's a
nickname.
logo, too. He came out with his own LeBron logo. So why don't you turn on him?
He doesn't know. There's only one Iceman, and it's George Gervin.
George Gervin.
That's it.
Maz, why don't you turn on Caleb now? Because he came up with his own logo.
Maybe I will.
No, you won't.
He won't wear a patch.
Do you know why
though.
you won't?
He won't wear a patch.
Do you know why you won't?
Why?
Because it hurts me. That's why. That's why.
It hurts me.
That's why you
wanna
have to
hurt
keep
me.
up
Listen,
the whole
you
wanna
Caleb,
break me down.
I love the Bears.
My love affair with the Bears is over. It's
I don't
over.
believe
I
that.
don't
It is.
believe
I
that.
swear it is.
I
swear. Honest to God. Unless my kid gets another gig.
You're
with
like
him.
a cheating spouse.
If
You're not done cheating on me. I know you're
If my
not.
kid gets a gig with him, then I'm back on.
Baby, I made a mistake.
It's never going to happen again. You know I love you.
Baby, you know I love
And then
you.
I'm going to
Come
see
on.
you holding
Why
hands.
do you make
Hey, but as soon as September come, he out there again, boy.
I'm going to see
He didn't
Caleb
mean
and
anything
Maz
to
like
me.
frolicking.
Yeah.
I can't help it. Look at him.
You're the one that got your nails done with him.
Did you ever see him with his shirt off?
That is true. He did get his nails done.
Did.
with him. We have picture proof.
You sent me those pictures of him.
I did not.
You did.
You sent me shirtless pictures of Caleb Williams.
Look at that.
My love affair with the Bears is over. Yeah, until week 1.
No,
You're
it's
right.
over.
That's not me. That's
That's
such,
not me.
That is such BS.
I mean, he's wearing the same hat, Sean. That's hard to deny. Just saying, man.
I know what'll happen. Week 1, whoever the Bears are playing, I'll be sitting there minding my own business, and then all of a sudden, Maz will send me a picture and a box score. Is Neil going to talk about feet? Look what Caleb's doing. I know that's what's going to happen.
DJ Moore's gone, man.
Where are we going, JB?
Let's see. We gotta hear from Mad Packs and then Art and Jakes. But first, we got super chats to clear up, and I don't know who sent in this picture, but shout out. I like it.
That was from Chris Vogel.
Okay.
Hey, shout out Chris, man.
You know the one thing they always get right is like JB's loving, caring eyes.
Yeah.
Like honestly, he's full of love. JB is love.
He looks very
He
approachable.
is. He is. He's the guy, man.
Man, shout out everyone sending in super chats. Where should we start? Right here.
Remember, best super chat gets a $50 gift card to
Yes.
Black Rock Restaurant.
That's
Best
good eating
super
right there.
chat. We got $10 from Tuck and Flint. He asked us earlier,
Tuck coming.
Sean, not trying to be swarmy or anything, but I never heard why you like Montreal so much. Is there a story behind that? And when they play the Wings, where does your allegiance lie? Love you.
My grandfather was from there, and he pounded it into my head when I was a kid, and I had absolutely no choice. Like literally, from my earliest memories, I'm dead serious, are skating on his canal. He had a place over in Ontario, and skating on the canal, and him yelling out. To this day, you know how it is when you're a kid. I remember all their names. And my favorite player, I thought he was a superhero, was a guy by the name of Larry Robinson. Kids, look him up. But that was
Great coach of the Devils.
That was
Won a Stanley Cup.
one of the greatest, one of the unbreakable numbers in sports is his career plus minus.
Number 19.
And this guy's talking about his coaching career. You
Won a
can go
Stanley
straight
Cup.
to hell.
You can go straight for
You
Jersey.
you can go straight to hell.
And so did Jacques Demers.
So when I
Montreal Canadian.
when I was a kid,
Jacques Demers.
when I was a kid, that was Guy Lapointe and Serge Savard and Larry Robinson and Guy Lafleur and Steve Shutt and Mario Tremblay, and those are all the names when I was a kid growing up, and that's where I learned to skate. My grandfather had a canal in Stony Point, and that stuff was beaten into my head. I didn't have a choice.
That's dope. Is that when you became Habs, man?
I don't know what you're talking about.
I always get y'all confused.
We have
man.
done videos together. Where I've interviewed him and we've had conversations. And if need be, I can pull out one of those videos.
Oh,
You ever seen that?
yeah, for sure.
My kid's amazing with the editing shit. Like there was one video, like literally, you were like, "Wow, that's legit."
Yeah.
Like I interviewed me. It was kind of funny.
Shout out the good editors
Yeah,
out there.
that's the backstory.
That's Jack and Emmy.
That's the back.
Man,
He's
shout
up
out.
for- Shut up.
What we
I'm not allowed
got?
to talk about that. Go ahead.
$4.99 from Francis J. Fox. He sends in. He said, "You know what they say about Sun Cruiser beverages? 1's are right, 2's the most, 3 under the table, and 4 you're under the host. And Sean is the host. Hi-yo!"
It is. It is. We found that out on Sundays last year.
Oh yeah.
There were, okay, you know what? I'm two. I'm cool.
Mhm.
I'm two. That stuff, it'll catch you, man.
Yeah.
Because it goes down so smooth.
It's like juice almost.
really is.
Like it's crazy. But
Danny juice.
toward the end of the year, we were drinking out of desperation, so we really felt the effects of the Sun Cruiser toward the end of the year. Last 4 or 5 games.
Still the funniest day, I swear to God, is like when you knew it was falling apart. We talked about it after the Thanksgiving game, and we went into that Thursday. And I'm literally walking into second best, and I'm about 5 seconds away from coming in, and I see a text from Maz. Gav, I changed my mind. Everything's okay, and they're going to beat the Cowboys.
It's an epiphany.
It was an epiphany.
It was.
That was great. He spent all day, like, just absolutely crapping on them. And then
all week. He spent all week trashing.
It hit me.
It's going to happen.
I can't help it. It hit me then.
Take my word.
I had to let you know.
And you know what, Maz? To your credit, who won that game?
I won.
They did.
The last one they won, I think, but until the Bears, for no reason. So.
Shout out Detroit DC sending in $2. He said, need mad sad face on a shirt, maybe hands on
like this.
The Maz migraine. No, when you go like this, you're rubbing the side of your head like somehow that's gonna make the migraine go away. That's the best.
You look like side duck, bro.
That's the best.
Side.
I can't take it.
What we got? $5 from Sean Baffy sending in. He says that if I had to interview Dan Campbell, I would hire him before any GM too. I would not let the guy leave the building.
That's a good call.
There's some legitimacy to that.
Cool. I love the guy. I loved him before. I loved him when he was with Miami.
It's just so
There's just something about him. There's
But
something about him.
They took a chance though, because he was a relative unknown at that time.
You knew that guy. That's a leader of men.
Yeah.
No doubt.
But you let your general manager do it.
I know.
Normally.
That's what made it so ass backwards. It was like the
would've hired
Lions are doing Lions things again.
He would have hired a guy for $100,000, Brad Holmes.
We got $9.99 from Shot. He sends
Shot.
He would have went to Enterprise, rent a car, and said, "Hey, you want to be a coach?"
Shout out to Shot. He said, do you want two guys who are buddy and look out for each other as reference like Quintricia, or do you want two grown men who want to win and get it out of the mud, gritty, Dan and Brad?
Oh, don't
Not
stop
gritty,
with the
Shot.
Just to drop that.
Not
That's
gritty.
all I ask. Just any other word.
But
any
yeah,
other word.
I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
I do like two guys on the same page.
Yeah,
so.
to be honest, I want both. I don't think it's too much to ask for both. I would like two guys that get along, but if you don't, as long as you're doing what's in the best interest of the team, I don't give a damn.
100%.
And I'm sure they get along.
I don't I'm not being funny. I don't give two shits. I really don't.
Just win.
And like he said with Quintricia, I mean, the funniest thing about that is you had two human beings that didn't even know each other the last few months because they were in survival mode.
Yeah.
Like Bob literally made concerted efforts to distance himself from the guy that he brought in.
Yeah.
This gosh damn franchise has done things to me.
He saw Sheila like this.
Yep. It all changed.
It can go both ways.
The win
though,
now
'cause,
mandate.
You
I'll
know,
never
Barry
forget.
Trotz, he won a Stanley Cup with, I believe, Washington. And, you know, he didn't get along with the GM, and the GM fired him the next year. So, I mean, it can go both ways.
Yeah, that was there. No doubt about that. Hell, think when Scotty left Montreal. Here's a guy, Montreal guy, who won multiple cups there, and they brought in a disaster of a general manager, and Scotty goes later, I'm going to Buffalo. I'm going to a disaster. I mean, it's amazing. Still lives there to this day, by the way.
He lives in Buffalo?
Yeah.
I love Scott.
Neighbors with Harry Neal.
God, I love Scott.
Could you imagine having beers with those two?
Wow.
Holy mother of the Lord, would that be fun?
I'll never forget sitting next to Scotty at the Ryder Cup. That was a treat. That was a treat. We got our ass kicked that
Did he
Ryder
talk
Cup.
to you?
Oh, yeah.
He's actually a really...
Yeah, he's great. No,
He's
me and him had great conversations.
tremendous. Yeah, he really is.
He would make the media wait because I'd be right there because WJR was right there.
Yeah.
I'd go in. He started asking me about the cell phone. How's this thing work? You know, he was like, look. Meanwhile, the media is at the top of the. They're not letting him in yet, and he's just looking at my cell phone. And John Hahn had to come in, the PR guy, and had to say, Scotty, we gotta get these guys in. He would talk to me about basketball cards.
Yeah.
Tall boy basketball cards. This guy was something.
He loved talking about the Lions.
He was
I kid you not. He really did.
He was what a genius.
Yeah.
Vince Lombardi of hockey.
We got $9.99 from DNC ENT. He sends in, I'm telling you, Dan isn't Brad's guy. He didn't hire him. If we keep regressing, even though it's Brad's fault, Brad will be given the green light to bring in his guy, and it will send us back to poverty.
Oh, wow. That's a scary thought. Who wrote that?
That was DNC ENT.
That's a scary thought.
But I don't know, because if you look at like the structure, like we talked about, Dan being hired first, would Brad get the call to fire Dan if it came down to that? I don't think he would. I think that's a Sheila decision.
Brad would have to clear that, my guess,
Yeah.
with Spielman and Sheila.
Yeah. I don't think he could just willy-nilly do that.
The power structure obviously lost one in Wood.
Yep.
And I'm going to say it again. You guys are out of your mind. Anybody that thinks that Wood had anything to do with any football decision,
no,
you're out of your mind.
He strictly just dealt with the scalping of the tickets.
He was.
Yeah, he definitely did that.
He's the king scalper.
He was the businessman. And a very good businessman.
Yeah.
Price the fans out.
Supply and demand.
Price the fans out.
It's reality.
Two things can be true.
A losing team.
Have they? Can I ask you something though?
Losers.
Have you seen any empty seats in that place?
No. And they've never been able to sell like they've been able to sell these last few years.
Are people going out and buying? I saw somebody post the other day.
It's Lions love. It's everywhere. It's everywhere.
It's insane. So that's why I say supply and demand.
The
You're
minute
not wrong.
The minute you walk in a store, it's
He's average. He is
Honolulu.
the average fan has been priced out.
Correct.
But it comes back to supply
But the
and
real
demand.
fan has been priced out.
Yeah, it's supply and demand though. Somebody's going to buy them.
I know.
It'd be one thing if somebody wasn't buying them, then I'd go, "You're an idiot."
I know that.
But somebody's. Do you think for a second, like, use me as an example? I don't want to go anyway. I've spent 2 decades of my life at that place, okay? And more bad memories than you can shake a stick at. All right? So I think I told you, my wife said to me, we haven't been to a game in a long time. Will you actually go to a game this year? And I kind of gave her the look, and she was like, come on, go to one. And I was like, I'll see if I can get tickets, but my generosity has its limits, okay? Especially when our daughter is completely pruning every money tree that I plant in my backyard. So if I get to the point, Maz, where I start doing some fishing, and the prices are too much, I'm going to look at her and go, I'm not doing it.
Yeah.
No, I'm sorry, I'm a principal guy.
It's like $300 to walk in. Standing room.
Thanks anyway.
Yeah.
Thanks anyway. But people are buying them. People are buying
Good
them.
for them.
All right.
And one more before we head to break. Not too sure where this is going, but $5 from I say that as I've only had step-grandfather, ever a real grandfather, and I love those men like they were my own father. You be my grandfather, please. What?
I'll be your grandfather. I ain't say that.
Aw. Look at Maz.
I'll be your grandpappy.
Maz is a good dad. He's my father
Maz,
as well.
you would be the best grandfather.
Thank you.
Honestly,
I can't wait.
You would be the best grandfather.
Man, what?
I can't wait.
AFL stories for days.
I know.
You're right.
Those kids.
I can't wait.
Those kids would walk around talking about, like, do you remember when Paul Brown and the kids were, what are you talking about?
I'll talk to him about cereal, about Frankenberry.
Sir
No
Frankenberry.
queef. Don't tell your grandkids
Quisp.
about queef.
Quisp.
Queef. Crispy queef?
Quisp and Quake. Quisp and Quake.
I mean, it's your life, man. You do
Hey,
what
guys,
you want in the
and
morning.
chat, whoever finds me
If
a
you like
supply-
queefs in the morning, that's
if
on
you
you.
find me a supply of Quisp, I will be indebted to you. And I'm not paying $35 a box either.
Hey, my speed, unless it's happening naturally, I don't just.
We got to let JB go. JB's got to go.
I tried. Did you see what time I broke? And
I know.
here we
JB,
are doing
you got to start
dumb
cussing
show
them out,
things.
bro.
All
I'm
right.
telling you, it works,
Do
bro.
your read and let JB get out of here.
All right. Art and Jake's, guys. March Madness is here. So was Woodward Sports all over it yesterday. Guys, we're not going to be there today. Some of us might be. I'm heading there today. I'm going to the Northville Art and Jake's on my way up to Holly. Stop on by. You got
Don't go anywhere near me.
you got the second half of the brackets today. What do you got? The East and the Midwest was yesterday, so the West and the South
I lost
are
6
today.
games yesterday.
What was that?
I lost 6 games yesterday.
Yeah, I think I dropped 4 games myself. Art and Jake's, guys, 80 TVs, 22 draft beers on tap, and a menu stacked with fan favorites. Check them out right now. Art and Jake's, guys. You know where to go.
Woodward Sports is your number one source for all things Detroit sports. Start your day with the Sean Baligian Morning Show from 8 to 10 a.m. Rolling into Big D Energy with Neil Rule, Jerry Foster, and Red Wing great Darren McCarty. Then make sure you're watching the Braylon Edwards Show with Shep from 2 to 4 p.m. Michigan great Braylon Edwards and the elite Matt Shepard break down all the biggest sports stories. End your day with the Woodward Heavyweights. Join Spencer and EZ nightly from 5 to 7 p.m. Every day, all the sports, all Detroit, live on the Woodward Sports Network. Detroit's number one sports network. Big injuries, big news. Twice a week, Dr. Jeff Pierce from Michigan Sports and Spine joins Woodward Sports Network for the Injury Insider Report. Big D Energy Tuesdays at noon. Braylon Edwards and Shep Thursdays at 3:30. Get expert analysis and in-depth breakdowns on the latest sports injuries from the man trusted by top athletes in the community, like D-Mac. Whether it's the Lions, Pistons, Tigers, or Red Wings, Dr. Pierce talks us through it all. Don't miss the Injury Insider Report with Dr. Jeff Pierce, your go-to source for understanding the impact of injuries on the games and players we love. Only on Woodward Sports Network. Scan the QR code on the screen or go to MichiganSportsandSpine.com to see if Dr. Jeff Pierce can help you.
Big decision, as you know. And just like in sports, you need the right team behind you. That's why we're proud to welcome Supreme Lending to the Woodward Sports family. As a full-service lender, they boast a 99% close-on-time rate, 97% customer satisfaction. Here's the game changer. If you apply for an eligible loan, mention Woodward Sports, they're going to give you $500 off your appraisal. That's right, $500. To score this great deal, all you got to do is hit that phone number on the screen. Talk to Chad and Chris at Supreme Lending today. Make sure you tell them Woodward Sports sent you.
And Lady James.
Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men is made for men. You know why? It's simple. We're simpletons. We like sitting on a couch with our grandkids years from now and telling them all about the AFL and explaining to them what great cereals I had when I was a kid.
Quisp.
And how Queef is actually good for you.
Quake.
And that Quaker Oats guy wasn't.
King Vitamin.
King Vitamin did not own that plantation in Mississippi. That was not him.
I bet you he did.
Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men is simple. You walk in, you sign in. Before you know it, you're handsome and clean. Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men, open 7 days a week. You can walk in anytime. It's wicked awesome.
All right.
Maz, I like when you find dumb stuff like this.
It is. It's dumb, but it's kind of fun.
You know, it's fun because everybody's got their different thing.
Yep.
And this
is a great thing for the chat.
Something like this is... things behind you, okay?
I know. It's very, very hard to concentrate in this place.
Damn, stop it.
Guys, come to
You know what
Lady
the
Jane's.
worst thing is when they don't know.
I know.
That's the worst thing because there are some when they know it's not as fun.
Right.
It's when they don't know. That's when you don't know the power that you have.
Yes.
All right, so this is Keep 3, Cut 9 sports events.
Yeah, because we're doing March Madness now. March Madness has got to be one of your favorite events. Maybe it's not.
You would think it is until you look at the list, and then you have to find a way to try to fit that in.
Exactly.
All right, so KG, you got that?
I'm trying to look for the graphic. Give me 1 second here.
Because, okay, you think it's easy, but you know it's not easy. I still haven't seen the graphic yet.
Yeah.
But I know from having these conversations with my friends, we were doing it yesterday. One of my buddy goes, seriously, is this like one of the best sports days of the year? And I'm like, you have to say that, right?
Now, it used to mean more to me than it does now.
Really?
Does that make sense? Maybe because I had, I don't know. I know I work for a sports station, and then I get to go and do other things, and there are TVs available for me to watch. But if you're not taking the days off to really get into this like you could have back in the day, it's not the same because you miss so much.
See, can I say this to you? What the Lions did to me in 2023 kind of ruined me. And you know what I mean by that, Maz?
What year?
In 2023.
Oh, yeah.
Because the playoffs last year, I just wasn't in.
Me neither.
I really was. Did I watch? Yeah, but it was almost out of obligation, if that makes sense.
Last year they took it easy on us. They didn't make the playoffs.
I know, that's what I'm saying. Yeah. So, like, I remember Wild Card Weekend, I was kind of like, okay. And I almost watched it out of obligation. And then I felt guilty. Like, legit, I felt guilty.
Now, Wild Card Weekend has got to be up on this as well.
It's awesome.
But remember, when they lost to Washington, both you and me, and probably a lot of other people,
I took Sunday off.
Didn't give a damn about the next day, which was playoffs.
Yeah, I took Sunday off. I told you I didn't watch 1 second of it. I'm not even being to the point where even my wife said to me, "Are you going to watch the games today?" I was like, "No." And she was like, "Seriously?" And I said, "No, I don't want to."
Yeah. I got that ready for y'all when you're already.
All right, let's see. So, keep 3, cut 9. It's a lot harder than you think, Maz. You know my one automatic is the Stanley Cup playoffs.
Let's read it for the people that aren't watching.
All right, March Madness, NBA playoffs, WNBA playoffs, Stanley Cup playoff, college football playoff, NFL playoff, MLB postseason, College World Series, Wimbledon, World Cup, the Olympics, the Masters.
You got to keep 3 only.
Come on, man. If you're American, this list is very easy.
Keep 3. Really? You think it's easy?
Yes.
All right, go ahead. You lead off.
All right. We are getting rid of the WNBA playoffs. Sorry, ladies. I love the women.
Keep 3.
Yeah, keep 3.
Don't go the 9.
Okay,
keep
all
3.
right. So definitely the Super Bowl's not on here? I thought the Super Bowl was
NFL playoffs.
Oh, well, NFL playoffs, you keep that.
Okay, that's one.
College basketball playoffs, March Madness, we'll keep that.
That's 2.
And
I can't wait to number 3.
Oh, I mean,
see, it's difficult, dude. When you look at it, it's difficult.
I would go maybe.
You're keeping NBA playoffs. Who are you kidding?
I do like the NBA playoffs, but I don't know. We'll go baseball.
Okay. I knew he'd go baseball. I've said this before. NBA. Well, people, he's a huge baseball fan.
Yeah.
Like, he's a huge baseball fan.
Yeah. I can give you mine.
Go ahead.
Easy.
Don't say easy. It's not easy.
Easy for me.
All right, go ahead.
Keep baseball, obviously. Keep football. And keep hockey.
Hockey has the
NFL,
best.
My big
right?
3. NFL 1, MLB 2, Stanley Cup 3. Those are my 3 things that I ain't ever given up. The rest, I love it.
This is misery for me.
I love it, but I'm not going to cry over it. I'm not. And that includes the Olympics.
All right, you go ahead. Ryan.
Yeah, for me, it would be I would keep the NFL, the NHL, and MLB postseason.
So same as me.
Nobody picked college football. See, college football is number 2 on my list.
I know you.
My 1 and 2 are easy. It's the third one that's held to me.
Well, NFL.
Hold on. More on that in a second. All right, Damon. If you had to pick 3.
What you got, Damon?
Going Stanley Cup playoffs. Nothing gets more intense than that. I got to go with March Madness. That really excites me out of more than the NBA playoffs. And then I got to go with the NFL playoffs.
Wow, not one of you guys picked college. Isn't that funny?
Yeah. Well, college football, yeah.
There's nothing like the Stanley Cup playoff.
Yeah.
So that college football playoff,
I started to pick the Stanley Cup playoffs though, because it's the best playoffs of damn near all the playoffs.
Do you know? I feel so dirty doing this, but I'm going to say the NFL playoffs over MLB postseason, and I love MLB postseason.
Yeah,
I really truly do.
Of course,
like sitting at Comerica Park on all those October days with my son are some of the best memories of my lifetime.
Did you kill Bill Walsh?
He may have.
And you know what's difficult for me? I love the World Cup. I can't wait for the World Cup to start.
Yeah, the World Cup is
I love the World Cup.
Yeah.
Well, you didn't like the WBC.
No, I liked it. The problem is, I told you what the problem is. All right, are you serious? Is this serious?
Yeah.
And it wasn't as serious as I like.
Got it.
You know, when we can't.
Right.
Who says that shit in the World Series?
Right. You're either in or you're out.
Right. That's it. Like that was the. I liked it, but it wasn't all in.
Got it.
You know?
I get you.
Gosh, that's
Isn't that
tough, dude.
Now, I'll read some of the chats. Let's see.
Like March Madness. Like, how do you...
You killed March Madness. Just like you killed Bill Walsh.
Hey, Slap.
Detroit, D.C.
Oh,
said this is so easy.
Hey, Slap. I had to realize who he was talking
Detroit,
about.
Call me Slap again, Shawnee.
There he is.
Come
How's your
on.
dog doing?
He's all right. He's all right.
Come on.
Scored his 40th goal the other night in overtime. He's all right.
Yeah, he's all right.
Still 2-1 season series against the Wings. Woo!
Standings are important.
Justin, pick your 3. You got to keep 3 and lose 9. Pick your 3.
Anyway, love you, Sean. This is for the love of the game. This will only matter in the playoffs. All right.
You got to make them first.
Get on the mic.
I'm on the mic. I'm right here.
Literally, he's on the mic.
Pronunciate. Damn, this is tough. Well,
I
college
told you.
football playoff.
I knew it. This is why I love the kid. See? I'm the only one in the room that picked college football
He's
playoff.
you.
College football playoff.
He's gonna pick
March Madness.
If you don't pick the
Stanley Cup playoffs.
There you go.
Yeah,
I got to do it. I'm sorry. Even though
you haven't seen one in your life, they're still pretty cool. The Stanley Cup playoffs are pretty cool.
All right, you're acting like the drought's 25
Come on, I'm
years
joking
lost.
with you. Come on.
I unfortunately saw the back end of the playoff streak, so not the best hockey, but
So you're going March Madness, Stanley Cup playoff, college football playoff.
yeah,
I knew you'd be the only other guy that took college football playoff with me.
I have to.
I love that first Thursday. I do. Like that Thursday, Friday games, I think it's fantastic.
It is.
Damn, I wish it was 4. I feel like 4 would have been such an
All right, so who's your number 4?
NFL. playoffs.
NFL? Okay.
And then
You left
See,
baseball out?
Mine's baseball. Mine would be because I went with Stanley Cup playoff, college football playoff, and NFL playoff. And then
MLB
I
is
feel
great,
I
though.
feel awful disrespecting October. I do. I feel awful.
Yeah, October is great. Those are pretty level for me. I probably would take MLB because I have football already. So
Yeah.
Hey,
spread
thanks
out
to
the
Sam
sports.
Block for this, the Block Spot on Twitter.
Block spot.
The Block Spot. Here's a couple people here. Detroit, D.C., Stanley Cup, NFL, NBA. Mike G says Cocoa Pebbles over Fruity Pebbles.
No,
Let's see.
I like Fruity Pebbles.
Fruity
Jeff
Pebbles
Lewis,
are better.
Pebbles guy,
NFL,
too.
Stanley Cup, college football.
Ooh, more college football. There we go.
Hoof-hearted,
Come on.
NHL, NFL, and don't give a crap in that order.
Really?
Yeah. How about Gumby? Masters, NFL playoffs, NBA playoffs.
Oh, we got a Masters in there. Shut up.
How about that?
That's a great weekend, though.
It is. Dante 151, $4.99. For my 3s, NBA playoffs, Stanley Cup playoffs, MLB playoffs. I got so tired of the NFL
NBA
playoffs.
is easily the worst playoffs.
He says
That's
you-
one man's opinion.
It
though.
depends on the year.
Dante
It depends on the
says
year.
he got tired of the NFL playoffs. You can hate me all you want.
I told you last year, it was out of spite. I didn't feel it. Like, when you're a kid, you remember how excited you get when you're a kid? It wasn't there last year for the NFL because of the Lions.
Yeah.
No,
Legit.
it wasn't. And also, I felt the quality of teams. I mean, once we lost Bo Nix, too, that took a lot of the air out of that Pats-Broncos game.
Yeah.
You had to really be a sicko to enjoy that one. Like, that's just a defensive slugfest in a snowstorm. And
then we knew what the Super Bowl was going to be. Like, I didn't think it'd be that bad, but we knew.
Yeah.
Right?
the Seahawks have been so dominant that year, and their defense just turned it up so much in the playoffs. I think everyone and their mom knew Seattle was going to just run away with it.
I've got our winner for the Black
Shout
Rock
out to
gift
Mike
card.
Matheson, by the way.
Hey, our Black Rock gift card, $50 going out to Stephen Baffy today.
Yeah.
He said, if I had interviewed Dan Campbell, I would have hired him before any GM too. I would not let that guy leave the building. Stephen Baffy, you got a $50 gift card to Black Rock, and I will tell you how to get that right now. You want to email Brendan B, BRENDANB, at woodwardsports.com. KG, can you put that up on the chat?
I'm doing it as we speak.
Thank you. Brendan B at woodwardsports.com. BlackRock Super Chat giveaway, $50 gift card to Stephen Baffy. Congratulations.
Can I tell you something? And Maz, you're not going to believe me, all right?
Go ahead.
But this is a text I just got from my daughter, and then you wonder why I compare
Lauren.
her. No, then you wonder why I compare her to Locust.
Go ahead, Diddy.
And a succubus.
Go ahead,
Listen,
Diddy.
no, listen. Listen to what a manipulator she is. I had a dream last night that I
Diddy
made
in this
enough
climate
money
is crazy.
over the summer that I bought a ticket to Japan and went to Japan for a month.
Oh, my.
Wow.
What do you think she's trying to ask me there?
Dad, can you buy me a ticket to Japan?
1,000. And you know what the worst part
And
is?
you
know
got to
what the
put me up.
Do you want to know what the worst part is?
You will.
I'm going to do it.
Yes.
That's the worst
Just
part.
work a couple more hockey games.
That's the worst part is I know I'm going to do it.
Nice
for
job,
a month.
Lauren.
Not a week. Not a week. Not a
month.
week. A month. She wants to go to Japan for a month.
Not a game. Not
That's
a
right.
game.
I kind of did go AI there. didn't I?
Practice.
What a little manipulator.
That's awesome.
She is such a
We
manipulator.
love our daughters.
Gosh, damn. And if that was my son, do you know the tirade I would have gone on? That poor kid. What do you think? Money grows on trees?
You would not have.
Get yourself a job with my daughter. Okay, honey, we'll find a way. Money does indeed grow on trees. In the backyard, go pluck all the money you need to go take your little trip. Gosh, she's such a little con artist. It's
Everybody, guess
unbelievable.
what? In 40 minutes from now, it'll be spring.
Don't feel like it.
It's supposed to be 60 today.
Yeah.
Yeah, legit.
It looks like it's raining a little today. Spring. Looks like we're getting a little rain. 2 weeks from today, opening day at Comerica Park. We're going to be down there in mass.
Are you coming down too?
Oh yeah, I'm at Buddy's. I'm doing the broadcast with
Are you staying?
Broder and Shep and them.
Oh.
I don't know if I'll be with y'all though. That's the thing.
We're gonna
I don't
be in
know
the
if I'll be
tent.
with y'all. I'm sorry, I'm a popular man.
I think we got Justin that day.
That makes me happy. Then.
Yeah.
If I can't have KG, give me young Justin.
Yeah.
I'm
He's
a
a good
big fan
replacement.
of young Justin.
As long as we have JB.
Yeah.
JB should be with y'all.
There is, mark my words, you will see my car flying in the opposite direction before you even hit 10:01. Just
You
getting
don't want
that.
to stay and have a hot dog?
No, get away from me. No. I can stay and have a hot dog during the show. You and I, we will share. Maz, I'll buy you a hot dog during the show. Do you think, are they selling hot dogs at like 9 in the morning?
Oh, yeah.
I'll buy you a hot dog during
right,
the show.
buddy.
I'll say, look, we're having a hot
I
dog. Isn't
can't.
this
You
great?
know what? It's a Friday. It's Good Friday. I can't eat meat.
Oh, you can't eat meat.
Can't eat meat.
Does that end Easter?
It ends on Good Friday. That's the last Friday. You don't have to do it. Yeah. Then. It's
Oh,
Easter.
so then Saturday you can load up on meats.
You're not supposed to, but yeah. Oh, yeah. You can, but you're not the rest of the weekend till Easter.
You
you're
have to
supposed
wait
be
until
good. Yeah.
Sunday.
It's supposed to be good.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's cool. All right, we got to get out of here. KG, appreciate you.
Always.
Double duty today. How
Yeah.
about Damon and Ryan coming in?
That's great.
JB
Good job,
as well.
fellas.
Keep it tuned in all day. Of course, Big D Energy coming up 11 o'clock. And then you got Bray and Shep. They're coming up. And then the heavyweights as well. Have yourself a fantastic weekend. See, this is what I'm talking about, man. Is your dumb pick 3 game.
Yeah.
Not to be confused with the other pick 3 game.
Exactly.
I'm thinking about it. Like, I'm looking forward to going and watching the games this afternoon. And you're taking that away from me.
Have fun with your friends today.
One game.
I know.
And then I'm home. I'm on the moon pod.
Asian Zing.
Spicy garlic. All right. See you guys.
Asian
God
Zing
bless you.
for the win, man. Come on.
There just wasn't much going on today, so I'm glad
We did great. That was perfect.